It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Tonight, we've got an entertaining one in store for you. Between the Minnesota Vikings and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The moment these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wildcard weekend. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Tony Pollard. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Come on.
I'll throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. He's got it at the 24. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. They run it with Saquon Barkley. They'll cobble together a yard there. Riley Moss with that tackle. Nice run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now Herbert to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Kickoff.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
The play fake. He'll throw. Headed out right. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Ready.
They go play action on 1st down. Buys time, rolling right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Cowboys.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Hits him on the in route. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on to the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Ready. Go.
He's dropping back to throw. Caught by his back here. It's Pollard. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Brought in. And he's taken down at the 30. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10. It's Pollard. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
They give on 2nd to Pollard. Down to the 10. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Cardi with the extra point. And the Buccaneers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. As this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Vikings take over 1st down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take the lead on the first play of the drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run. But you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Now is York to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Wilson on the slant. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Left side into the hands of Warren. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him. Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Let's go. Pop 70. Grab throw 80.
Back to throw. Pass it in close. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Here we go.
At the 45-yard line.
19, charge.
And he just get the play off. Right side, Shaheed's got it. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. It's a 14-7 game. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Has him running the comeback. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
15-yard line.
Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Same guy, Wilson again. And this one doesn't go far. Dose of the hurry up here.
19, Tiger.
Third down.
Third down, Pollard. And they take this in for the score. The Buccaneers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Point after converted from Carney. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
It's second down.
Herbert from the gun. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. Keeps away from one. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Herbert now to throw on third. On the move, headed right. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Motioning him from the slot right. They're going for it. It's Herbert. Pass taken in by the rookie out of Ole Miss. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
Gain of 16 yards. And the Vikings.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. Third and long for him here. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And this will hit the goal line and then go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Go!
They'll work against the blitz. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Ready!
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He dumps it underneath. Pollard. And just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Buccaneers looking down a very long field. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Ready! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger!
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Dumps it off to his running back. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Ready, ready! 18.
And they're going for this. Escapes the pocket. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and at times stuffing the run.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
59, 59. Set. 5 minutes, go.
Play action now for Herbert. And he's got it. It's in close. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
16 yards.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Ready!
Barkley hits the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take the lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7.
Buccaneers 14. Cade York to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Ready.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still on the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Billy Bowman. And the Buccaneers get it back around the 39-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Caught quickly on the slant. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield in the 48. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Top low, 18. Let's go. Ready.
Here's a throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Let's go now.
To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10.
Counter.
I'll start this one out with Barkley. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
And the Vikings first down.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Putting the tight end in motion. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 3rd and a long yard coming up. They go to Barkley again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ray.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Vacates quickly left side. He can run it. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Vikings, first down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Hey, OP. Hey, go Lion. Hey, Ram.
To throw, Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Captain.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Vikings, first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Has room into the secondary, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Vikings take a 13-point lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings double their lead to 14.
28. Buccaneers, 14. Cade York to kick off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Starting at the 10. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Go! Steady!
They'll throw to start the drive. Short pass brought in. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
That's good.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Bronco 80! Go!
They go play action on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried getting that to his back, Tony Pollard. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Ready.
Dropping back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference, and that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. Rolling left, buying some time. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. They're going play action. Buying some time right. Dump off to his fullback. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the gun, they go with Pollard. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Bucs football, and their season on the line here as they trail. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Let's go.
They're throwing it. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. He completes it in traffic. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He's going to throw it. It's caught by Wilson. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Two slated downs to approach here from the 40. They are throwing it again. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Throwing it again here. Throw left side caught by Shaheed. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6. Air it out on 3rd. That one connects. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
1st down, play action. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. Cardi with the extra point. And the Buccaneers drop the lead back to 13.
Vikings 34. Buccaneers 21.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. It's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Barkley again here on 2nd. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
21.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. He hits a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Vikings, 1st down. It's a gain of 10.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Bucs' 44-yard line.
To the air this time. Herbert. Getting out to his left. He takes it himself. And into the slide he goes after a gain of close to 5, Brock. That will bring up 3rd down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Complete out to the right. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You know, they call to have the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He's got it in the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games.